you said you were originally from here in Arizona?
Yeah, I am.
You say you lived in China for what? How many years?
13.
Which part of China?
Tianjin, Huxi district.
Oh, Tianjin.
Not far from Beijing. Used by high-speed rail.
Oh, what did you do over there?
I worked for the Defense Intelligence Agency.
Really?
Yeah.
You learn the language?
I speak fluent Mandarin, several dialects actually.
I do too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When did you go to China?
I've never been to China. I went to Taiwan though.
Well, Taiwan speaks Taiwanese.
Yeah.
This is different than Putonghua. I speak Tianjinhua, Shandonghua, Beijinghua.
Wow.
What'd you do in Taiwan?
Just like visiting friends.
Okay.
所以你会讲国语啊？that is so unexpected.
I like to play stupid. Oh, 对不起，我是外国人，你知道吗？听不懂。你知道吗？
我知道。你学中文多久了？
I heard you say something about China. You what?
你学中文多久？
中文
多久了？
多久？
我已经学中文国语20年了。我18岁才开始学习啊。
You get that sharp Taiwanese hook on there. You can hear that hook.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife was actually at the U.S. consulate yesterday. She was renewing my 10-year-old's passport.
Oh.
They're still there. She's taking care of her mother now.
Really? Actually, my wife is from Taiwan.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really get into the politics. I try to avoid that as much as possible. I tell them like my wife's from Taiwan. They even can tell, like, you know, like how you say with the accent. So when I talk with them, they say, "Wait, do you? So did you live in Taiwan, or your teacher is Taiwanese?" I said, "Well, my wife is from Taiwan." But see, the thing is, I didn't learn Chinese from her.
Yeah.
I knew it before, but I think I picked because we been married for like 14 years. So hearing her talk to her parents, and it's like you can't help but to pick up the nuances.
Yeah.
You know, the little accents and stuff. So they will say, "Oh, 你是不是支持台湾的独立?" And I was like, support their independence. Okay, I just told you my wife's from Taiwan, so you automatically assume that I'm supporting her.
Right.
I'll change the subject like really quick.
I actually had Charles Barkley in the van 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Over at Scottsdale. There was like a woman with him. I don't know if she was like an assistant or publicist. I never asked her what the hell her job was, but she came down and she's like, "Yes, this ride will be for Charles Barkley." And I'm like, "Okay." And then he comes down and I'm like, "Oh, that Charles Barkley." I'm thinking, the basketball. That's actually, I said to him, "Oh, you're the basketball player." I didn't know a damn thing about basketball, you know. I know the difference between a basketball and a soccer ball. That's about it. I wouldn't know one player to the next.
Wow.
She's like, "Yes, he doesn't like to have selfies taken and all this with." I'm like, "Well, I don't think that'll be a problem because I wouldn't know the difference between him and anybody else." He actually thought that was funny because then he started talking to me. This is after she gets through telling me he's not going to talk and blah, 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 blah. So he starts talking to me the whole way there.
Like, "Oh, you don't know? You don't know?"
I said, "I know your name. I understand that you're a famous basketball player." I said, "I've been in China for 13 years. And although they really do like basketball, I don't know a damn thing about it." You guys use WeChat?
WeChat, I used to use WeChat. I don't use it that much these days because I have so many different social platforms. That's funny.
It's 7:42 a.m. there. How you doing? Hi, buddy. Are you guys awake?
Yes.
We've got people in the van. I'm going to drop them off at the dental office. What's Mom doing? Haha. Zainar.
Zainar.
什么? Wang Chunhui. I think they're just waking up. Oh, there he is. Hi, buddy. Hi. I've got people in the van. This guy's wife is from Taiwan and in the van.
She looked tired.
You alright?
Yeah, it's early over there right now.
7:42. Gotta love this traffic though.
Oh yeah, well, you know, California is way worse.
I went there.
That's ridiculous over there.
2 weeks ago, I was over in Rancho Cucamonga. What a circus!
It's terrible over there.
Oh
man.
yeah, it is. Being in traffic for like an hour and a half.
So we're selling, we've got some property there, and one house in particular I just really hate. I've always hated it, and I want to get rid of it. So 2 years ago when I told her to sell it, she refused to sell it. Now it's dropped by like 500,000 US dollars.
Wow.
And I said, well, there's an opportunity gone. How many more of these are you going to waste your life on? So today I sent her a picture of a vitamin bottle, right? I just used up my last vitamins today, so I got to go buy more. No big deal. But I was like, wow, you know, the Chinese are high context, right? They put together pictures and ideas versus speech, which they're very indirect. I took a picture of a vitamin bottle. I said, here you go. You see what this bottle says? That's 125 vitamins, which represents 125 days that I haven't been my wife, I haven't seen my kids, I'm not being a family, and you're still in China, and you have a green card, and the clock is ticking. I said, you know what's going to be next? That's right, another 125 vitamin bottle is going to be empty. That'll be 250 days. I said, that's not good for my kids, not good for my marriage. So now her mom is like, oh, I'm dying. Well, she's been dying for 13 years, and her health is piss poor. But she's also refused Beijing United Family. She's refused SOS International, World Link, Tianjin Family. Every time I offer to cover the health care and get them Western health care, they refuse. Oh, well, if you leave us, what will we do? Well, I don't want to be that guy, but chances are what you're going to do is you're going to grab your heart, you're going to clutch it and fall on the floor, and in about a week, someone's going to smell the bodies. That's how this ends. And then we're going to get an email saying there's dead bodies in the house, you have to come do something about it. More than likely, that's how that ends. Versus here in America, you know, in our own home or in a hospice or whatever. So I told my wife, I said, they keep refusing this. You need to get out of the country. You need to start thinking about your 2 children. And every time we get down to the wire, the parents turn up the flame. So
they don't want her to leave.
Then my wife, for like the last 12 or 13 years, well, you know, I don't want to get American citizenship because I don't want to lose my who call because I won't get this house when they die. I said, you're not going to get this house anyway. Your parents are retired government workers. This house belongs to the entity that let them live there. No, this is their house. Fast forward this argument for many years. A year ago, she's like, oh, we were talking to the neighbor and we just found out that when my parents die, this house doesn't belong to them.
Turn right on West Creekly Road.
Yeah, no kidding.
She's never been over here before?
She came here one time. I think she was here like 10 days, but she wasn't here. She was in Minnesota. And she filed that extension for the green card and then left. And then she's like, oh, I stopped in Chicago, I stopped in Seattle and Minnesota. Your whole country looks the same. I'm like, really? Yes, it's very boring. Oh, okay. Well, now you can try the desert, honey.
Yeah, it's completely different. See, we from Ohio. This
You came all the way here for a goddamn dental appointment?
Well, we live here now.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you do?
This is the attorney here, and I do like private teaching different languages online.
What languages do you teach?
Chinese and Japanese.
Okay.
Yeah, those are my specialty. Sometimes I do Spanish, but mainly I do Chinese and Japanese because those are the most people. After. Yeah. But my wife and I, we got 3 kids, twins. Well, they look like triplets.
You got to hold that crap together. You can't mess that up. I just watched A Marriage Implode the other day. So this woman that I was banging before I went to China had a great relationship, really loved her. One day she calls me and I'm waiting for the I'm pregnant, you know? And I would have been great with that. And then instead of I'm pregnant, I got I'm married. Married. Oh, so you've been lying to me for the last 2 years while we had joint bank accounts while I'm you and you're coming up to see me.
Dang.
Yeah, so anyway, fast forward, that relationship through phone and text went on for a long time, even while I was in China, because it was just that close, and I felt about it because she was married, and I've since talked to her husband. Well, anyway, she just divorced. So
is this an American? You don't mind me?
She's an American woman. So I was talking with her the other day because now she's a free agent.
Sure.
And I told my wife, I said, you know, you better move your ass before I get a girlfriend here. because this is not acceptable. Like, well, you can go back to America and do this, this, and this, and then I will eventually get there. No, you should be on the next flight immediately. This lady and I are talking. We're at least friends, which is good considering. And, well, anyway, while I was in China, she has gone on to since get arrested for 5 DUIs.
Oh, wow.
She caught a felony on the last one, just got off probation.
Dang.
She got arrested for indecent exposure, theft, forgery, fraud. Those were all dismissed, but the DUI stuck. I said, you know what? You get one more, they're going to lock your ass up for like 10 years.
Mm-hmm. They don't play about that.
All the adultery and all the caught up with her, as did her alcoholism. And now she's trying to get her life turned around. I said, well, why don't you come out to the desert? You can dry out here, literally and figuratively. So with these teeth, all they're going to really do is get some wood screws and just torque them in. Should be okay.
Well,
with a cordless drill, they're going to just drill down and just twist them in.
Well, he getting a crown instead of an implant. He getting a crown.
We can go to Burger King. I can get you a crown there. They give them away for free. It doesn't hurt as much.
That's funny.
I actually had a pretty good dentist in China.
Is their dentistry expensive like it is here?
No, it's very inexpensive. And the guy that I go to, he went to Australia for dental school. Mm-hmm. And the whole time that I lived there, I never once got a bill.
Wow.
Oh, good.
I can't pay him. He went to school with my wife, and he refuses to bill me.
He refuses
I've
to
actually tried to get clever and find ways to send it into the clinic, you know? He finds it and sends it back. Check out this cracked security guard here. Is there a problem?
He got an easy job. He just sitting there. I'm just saying.
Forward?
Yep, it's coming up.
Turn right. Then turn right.
No, you don't have to make any more turns.
Yeah, well, it doesn't know what it's talking about. Panera Bread, Five Guys.
Yep, it's
I
past.
see it. And see, they screw you here because they put all the restaurants right next to the dental shop.
Right next to the
knowing
dental shop.
full well that you won't be able to eat a damn thing.
It was great talking with you, sir.
It really
Well,
was.
have a good time.
We'll probably get you again.
Probably, because I'm around here enough lately.
We take Uber like 4 or 5 times a day.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Get a car. What the hell's going on? You're a lawyer. You should be driving a damn BMW.
We
All right.
just looked at one of those too.
Yeah.
很高兴见到你. Nice to meet you.
好，谢谢你，慢走。
谢谢，慢走，再见了吧。